Excellency, 10 years back in 2014, I came to you seeking for your political blessing to do this project. And indeed, you told me, my son, you have my blessing. And Your Excellency, I'm so humbled for the fact that ever since I left you in 2014, that was December, I've always had your support and your blessing. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, we've had a lot of hardships here and there, but within the perimeters of reason, it would be unjustified for me to simply narrate the story of the hardships I've had when I've got such a project today being commissioned by His Excellency. In reason, we look at substance rather than formation. What matters today is the fact that the project is here and it is being commissioned by His Excellency. Your Excellency, I for one, I don't expect to be appreciated for doing the same, for I take it for an obligation as a Ugandan that it is my own responsibility to devote myself, but at the same time, develop my country collectively. And Your Excellency, I take this opportunity to talk to my fellow Ugandans that this is a direct reflection of your effort and struggle. The prevailing circumstances created by the current NRM regime is the main reason as to why an ordinary Ugandan like me is able to do such a project. If other Ugandans can fall fit, for I have illustrated that it is a reality and yes, it can be done. So if others fall fit, I'm sure, Your Excellency, we shall develop this country, Uganda. Your Excellency, without saying much, let me take this opportunity to invite the Honorable Minister of Sports to give his remarks. We will later invite you to give us your wisdom and guidance on the same.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, the Honorable Minister of Kampala Metropolitan Affairs, who is here, Ajat Minsa Kavanda, the ED, Kampala Capital City Authority, who is here with us, the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Education and Sports, who is here with us, His Worship, the Mayor of Kampala Central, who is here with us, the RCC of Kampala City is here with us, the invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, on behalf of the Minister of Education and Sports, Mama, the First Lady, I want first to convey her apologies for not being here, but Your Excellency, we visited the project with her, we inspected this project, and on behalf of the many sports lovers in the country, I would like to begin by thanking Mr. Hamis Kigungu, Your Excellency, for constructing this very important asset. Your Excellency, the dream to have sports infrastructure across the country is one many do not want to invest because of the return in investment. But Hamis Kigungu is among the few Ugandans who have labored to invest in the infrastructure development. And I want to call upon the country to thank him for what he has done for this very important aspect today. Your Excellency, I want to thank you in a special way for identifying the problems of the country and always addressing them the way they are meant to be. I want to request Ugandans to know that you are the #1 supporter of sports infrastructure development in Uganda, and I'm going to speak the following. The government directly, each and every financial year, give sport 70 billion shillings. Your Excellency, I once said the following: Afcon 2027, had it not been you, East African region would have not got the hosting rights for Afcon 2027. I want to ask the people here to clap for you on behalf of the region for us to host Afcon 2027. You have directed my senior minister, the First Lady, on what needs to be done. And Your Excellency, on her behalf, I want to thank you and say we are on course to achieve Afcon 2027. And I want to thank you for commissioning these facilities as one of those which are going to host Afcon 2027. The following discipline, Your Excellency, will be undertaken here with immediate effect. Number one, football. The games of football will begin immediately after this commissioning. Number two, Your Excellency, is basketball. Behind us there is a basketball court. That also will begin immediately. Number three, on your direct face, Your Excellency, on that other goalpost, we have a netball court there. The game of netball will be played here. Your Excellency, boxing. You visited a boxing ring inside here. And Your Excellency, you know the history better than I. It's well known that very many boxers who have represented this country come from Kisenyi area here. And I want to thank Ham for again reinventing the wheel of the game of boxing. Because now here we will be able to have a gym and a boxing ring which will allow other international competitions to get back to Uganda. Your Excellency, I thank you for commissioning this project. As I conclude, Your Excellency, I want to say the following to the people of Uganda. Your Excellency, Mandela National Stadium, the First Lady and the Minister of Education and Sports will soon invite you to commission the final product which most Ugandans have been waiting for within maybe May or June, depending on the program you will give us. I want to say 95% of the works are ready for Mandela National Stadium to be commissioned. Your Excellency, with those many words, I want in a special way to thank you for coming here and to thank Hamis Kigungu for helping us to have this asset ready for work. And with these many words, allow me, Your Excellency, invite you to address the country. I thank you so much, Your Excellency, President.
The ministers, the permanent secretary, the mayor, Mr. Hamis Kigungu and your team, and the workers who are working here. I want to congratulate and thank Hamis Kigungu for the good work he has done here. As he said, he came some years ago. First of all, Kigungu is a young man who I think was born after NRM had come into power, but who is a real NRM by being innovative and knowing that you can get prosperity in Uganda. This is what we have been telling you. Twabagamba bwe twali mu nsiko nti Uganda esobola kwemalirira mbyokwekuuma. Mu budde obwo Abannayuganda okusinga abasoma n'abatasoma baali bakimanyi nti bw'oba oyagala kukola ekintu kyonna olina okukola n'abazungu. Ffe ne tugamba nti nedda, omuddugavu omutwe gwe gwenkanana gw'omuzungu, byonna bye basobola kukola naffe tusobola okubikola. N'olwekyo tetwetaaga ab'ebweru okutuyamba mu bya security. Bwe tutyo that's what we did when we were in the bush. So the government here was inviting foreigners to come and fight for them, but for us we were building Bakadogo in Ruwero. And when the Kadogos came to the town here, we chased all the armies ran away. Amajagali wano, Agamini, Agobote, Gani, Bonabali wano mutawuni. Fe abomunsko bwetwajja ne baduka. Why? Because NRA was a Ugandan product. It was not a product from UK, from KAR, from no. Amajaga Uganda. Now, that spirit of self-sufficiency, we have put it in economics, we have put it in politics. Like, for instance, when we had the issue of FCIG, abazungu bagamba bwe mutakiriza FCIG tugenda kubasalako obuyambi. Obuyambi bwa kika ki? Wano Uganda byonna bye twetaaga weebiri wano. Nze sirya muceeri, sirya migati, siri muzungu, ndya kalo. Mundaba wano myaka 8 ndi ku kalo. Abantu bali bakaaba nti engano tegenda kujja engano. Nze sirya ngano. Mbeera ku muhogo, gonja, akalo, gemanyi gemulaba ku myaka 8. Therefore, on the issue of the economy, just like in the issue of security, we can do our own things. So therefore, a young man like Kigundu, young, who believes in that philosophy, because that's your problem. Already one way, abadugavu chejo, mwebusa. Nze sebuusabuusa. Bontawanya nkukubirawo. So, I want to really congratulate and thank Kigundu because he has been able to show that attitude, not only in this project, but even in other projects. Kubanga yatandika dda akola ebirala. Now, when he came with this idea, omungeri yange yekiyeekera n'agitegeererawo kubanga ffe abayeekera tetulwawo. Bw'olwawo okusalamu ofa, omuyeekera talwawo. So when Kigundu came, it was a clear idea. There is a government asset called Nakivubo. You lease it to me I develop it using private money, and then I recover my cost through the collections and also the other businesses I will do around there in 49 years. So this was clear. What is the problem? So I told the people involved, I said, you support this man. If he doesn't perform, we shall throw him out. If he performs, he will recover his money, because what we want is not a government stadium. Obaya government, obaya kerezia, obaya, it's not important. What we want is a stadium. Naye abantu bamwe baberamu ebyo government. It's not government. It's not important. We want a stadium in Uganda, operated or run by whoever, but let it be in Uganda. Because even if it is being run by a private person, abazanyi bwe bajja wano esente zibalese mwena mugenda kugabanako ab'amahoteri, aba taxi, abatunda bya chapati byammwe, abo bonna bagenda kuganyirwa. So let the man use private money and recover his costs from gate collections and from the other businesses around. Naye kubanga abantu bamwe balwawo okufuna ensonga, ate ne bamuteekako board ya government. Bannange, board yaki? The board yaliwo bwe yali stadium ya government yokka. Naye kubanga kati tuwadde ono nekolera gyange okuba yabaakola omulimu, ye ateekeko board eyiye, si yammwe aba gavumenti. kubanga twagala mu myaka 49 ajje mu ssente ze, emyaka 49 bweriggwa tusalewo oba afulume agende oba asigale. So kati bw'omuteekako board eyo, singa ebintu bitambula bulungi, omusango gunaaba gwani? Olaba babeerawo just so then some people said, bagala kugifuula freehold. Ne bagamba nti nedda, kya freehold awo, lino ttaka lya gavumenti, tulyanzise nekolera gyange akoleremu emyaka 49 ajje mu ssente ze, abazzukulu abo baliwo bwe balisalawo ettaka liridda mu gavumenti n'ebikolerwako. Olaba kati amagezi agali awo g'ekiyekera. Omusajja akozesa ssente ze n'azimba ekintu ekinene nga kino, n'akitunda n'ajja mu ssente ze zonna n'azikomyawo, ate n'afuna n'amagoba. Essaawa bw'etuuka gavumenti neyeeddiza, bw'eba esazeewo eyinza kumwongerayo, gamba nti renew the lease. Kati olaba awo tewaliwo afiirwa, kubanga gavumenti erina bingi ebyokukola. n'emirimu mingi erina okukuba ADF Congo, erina okukola enguudo, amasomero gali awo. Government is not lacking what to do. So many things. And that's why these stadiums were developed last. Because we have so many things. Okugema abaana, okujanjaba, all those are demands. So if you get private sector who can do this type of thing, according to as guided by the government, according to the standards of the government, then there's really no problem. Now, I have been here, I have seen the facilities. I have been assured that they meet the standards of Afcon and other international groups. So I'm very happy. So we now have Nambole, which is the government one. This one is also government, but now leased to Kigungu for 49 years. And then we are going to build one or two others in Hoima, near the international airport, which we have built there, and maybe Akibua in Lira. So we shall be having 3 or 4 international standards stadiums. But we have also got a plan to build other zono later. We have got those plans. Neyefu abayekera tukwata mpola mpola. Bugubusiki mwabagana mugamba ki bugubusiki mwera bano baganda abasudani bantu bakikaki. Bugubusiki akwate mpola akola ki. So we are going mpola mpola. We shall in the future have at least one zonal stadium. Bugembe, in Busoga, the one in Mbale, Maluku. Those sites are there. We are keeping them. I've been watching them. Kacheka, in Mbarara, Kabare, the other one of Fort Potro, Buhinga, the Peche, they are there. Those stadiums are actually there. The sites, they just need renovation. Peche, in Gulu, and even Soroti, they have one there. So they are there. In Tororo, there is. We shall handle those later. So therefore, I want to congratulate. First of all, congratulate Hamis Kigungu for his innovative spirit. And then for the smart policy of the NRM of using the private sector. This using of the private sector started from the beginning. Mujukira abantu bamwe abatalengera abali wano they like to monopolize problems. I don't know why. You don't know why a government would want to monopolize problems. bo balowooza nti ebizibu kulya, tebamanyi nti ebizibu biringa olutalo. Abanyankole balina olugero lugamba nti enduulu y'ebyokulya oteera nke. Bw'oba okuba enduulu y'emmere okuba katono abantu bange baleme okujja emmere netabamala. Naye ate bw'oba okuba ey'olutalo okuba nnene ey'amaanyi ddala abantu bajje bangi. So bali abedda abali mu gavumenti balowoozanga nti ebizibu by'ensi oba mmere should monopolize them. Nze wa NRM nkimanyi nti ebizibu lutalo. N'olwekyo bwe nkuba enduulu nkubira ddala ey'amaanyi. Mujje mutuyambe ayagadde yenna. Arabu government. Nga abagenda okukola ki basi. Leka bananchi bakule basi zaabwe. Kati buli bwa kampani bwa gavumenti netubwerabira. Kati mulaba basi ziri wano. Tosobola n'okuzibala. Kampani ezo simanyi basi zirinawo ebiwandiiko zonna ziri simanyi ziri kampani mmeka. Abantu batambula. Aba taxi. Aba boda. Now, ekizibu ky'entambula twakimala kati mutuuse n'okugwa empi ku bigambo by'entambula kubanga entambula za buli kika weeziri. So that's how we solve the problem of transport, by policy only. Muleka abantu abagala kusaabaza abantu bagende mu maaso, abagala kusaabaza abantu bagende mu maaso, abagala okwetika emigugu bagende mu maaso. Eyo netuvaayo netugenda mu mahoteri. Gavumenti yali eyagala kwefuga amahoteri. Akahoteri kamu wano wali bubiri, Apollo neryendala Nairo Mansion, okugenda Jinja yalina kahoteri kamu Crested Crane, Mbale waliyo kahoteri kamu Eragon. Hoteri, mulimu gwa hoteri nagwo gwa gavumenti. Okufumba chapati nagwo mulimu gwa gavumenti. N'amandazi nesibanya Minister mu kifo ky'okukola emirimu egy'amanyi ali mu kufumba kuyimirira abafumbi. Netubagamba nti muve mu mahoteri, leka abantu bekolere ebya hoteri. Kati mulaba amahoteri agajjudde wano tegabalika. So therefore, even here in sport, education abantu okutandika amasomero agaabwe mulaba mulimu ogukoleddwa. Ndowooza kati amasomero aga private gasinga n'aga gavumenti aga secondary obungi. N'olwekyo na mukino ekyemizannyo ke kakodyo ke tutandise okukozesa. N'olwekyo njagala kwebaza Kigundu kubanga yavaayo n'ayanukula omulango ogwo ogw'abaana ekolera gyange mu byemizannyo. Mwebale nnyo. Mwebale nnyo abakozi n'Ekigundu. Waliwo programs endala Kigundu zayagala okwenyigiramu nga okulongoosa ebintu byaffe wano okubitwala ebweru, ebyobulimi. Alina kyatandiseyo ku expressway mpitawo bulijjo, tugenda kukwatagana naye tumuyambe. Mwebale nnyo, mwebale ddala, mugende mu maaso n'emirimu gyammwe gye mukola. Thank you very much.